suspicious looking cell right in here. So you see a little inflow not right there, and kind of a little waviness right in through here. All right, and then reflected heavy precipitation, heavy wind, rain right in through that particular part of the cell. So this is a, let's see if we got a signature there. Yeah, we got another TVS indicated there. Okay. Excuse me. So let's get rid of that, and we'll look at the velocity data. And I would see a little better couplet there. This is from Fort Johnson radar. Okay, so there's a little area of strong wind indicated right there. Let's look at the storm relative. Sometimes we get a better idea of things with the storm relative of velocity here. So there's toward radar, and so that is away from radar. Okay, so there is some contrasting there in a small, very small area right in through there. Some high storm relative wind there. So we got something going on there. So pay attention to this warning. Okay, let's see who's in the warned area. It is Mount Zion, Highway 34 there, just north of Mars Hill. Okay, and they got Highway 34. If you're on Highway 34 in Wynn Parish, going all the way up to Atlanta, you're under this tornado warning. And then looks like a little bit of 477 right there. And then we've got rural countryside out in that area of southwest and westerly Wynn Parish out west of Atlanta. Okay, and that is where part of the tornado warning extends. And now we'll go into Sardis, Highway 84. You're in the tornado warning. Calvin, the city of Winfield, you are in the tornado warning as well. All the way out to Colgrade, we've got Joyce, Tannehill, and it stops just short of Dodson. So this is a stretch of Highway 167 out of Dodson down into Winfield. You're in that tornado warning once you get a few miles south of Dodson there. Calvin along, let's see if we got a highway marker there. Yeah, 156. Sometimes these are hard to read. And Highway 501. All right. That's around Calvin. 501 now goes southeast out of Calvin, which is in the tornado warned area, then turns east and joins 167 there to the northwest side of Winfield, not far from where the high school is located. There's Highway 84, there's 1228, and 1228 going south towards Sardis there in the warned area. And then this is Highway 34, I mentioned that earlier. So this gives you a good idea, exact track there as to who is affected by this. All right. Well, let's see. There's our locating the signature line. Let me check just to be sure, see if Shreveport, what kind of view Shreveport has of this. Okay. So this is what we're looking at. This is what's capturing attention right here, just to the just outside of Atlanta, to the northwest. Okay, there's Sardis right there. All right, so this is the area of concern. with a tornado warning. And we can put this into motion and let you see that motion. Okay, right there. So let me go back a frame. All right, then we'll go forward a frame right there. Okay. All right. So that's what we're looking at from the Shreveport radar and from the Fort Johnson radar. We're both seeing that signature just to the northwest of Atlanta. And that movement is to the northeast at 50 miles per hour. So it's a quick mover. I have to look at reflectivity here a little bit. Yeah, there's this little hole right there. Okay, kind of see that? Where what we've got going on is inflow notch coming in here, and another one coming in here. Okay, surrounded by high reflectivity, and then there's a core right there. So we've got a let's see, I did the storm signatures, storm tracks, still indicative of the TVS. Okay. Let's look briefly at this other product, see if we can glean anything from that. We'll have to go down this side of Winfield right there. This is the low level rotation. Okay, right in through there. Okay. So that has it as well, and it's moderately high. Okay, so okay, if you're in the Sardis community, if you're just north of Atlanta, up between Atlanta and Highway 84. In the Sardis community there with the Highway 1228 going north out of Sardis, and then 34 going to Winfield. And then we got the Highway 1228 coming south out of Sardis. So if you're right in the Sardis community, Atlanta community, you're ground zero at this particular time. All right, so you see this is what we're tracking right here. So you should be in your safe place. If you're not, then don't go upstairs. Don't stay near windows or doors. Get low, stay on the ground floor, and get centrally located in a little bathroom or hallway or closet. Put as many walls between you and the outdoors as you can, and don't travel in this, okay? Travel is discouraged with this. All right, so going back. So this is the signal that we're watching. I'm going to step through it so you can see the motion right there toward the Sardis community, and area just to the west and north of there, between where Highway 84 meets. Let's see. Okay. Oh. All right, So again, you should be in your safe place. Tracking a possible tornado, radar indicated. Let's see if there's any update on that. All right. Okay, the warning has been truncated now to update. With these fast-moving cells, you got to update the warnings frequently, and this one's just been updated to clear Atlanta. All right, so everywhere of Atlanta, south and west, you're clear from the tornado warning. All right, but we're still seeing the signature. It's got some staying power there with it, right there. Okay, it's to the northwest of Sardis. There's Winfield right there. And if I step back a couple of frames, you can see that this is on target to cross Highway 84 somewhere maybe just west of Winfield, or I would say if you're in the city of Winfield, Joyce, Tannehill, Colgrade, of course Sardis, then with the northeasterly motion that this is bringing, so again, a longer motion right there. You'll see it coming in from west of it right there. All right. So if you're north of Sardis, Winfield, up to Tannehill, Joyce, maybe Colgrade, but you're very close to the polygon though. So Calvin, it will probably go between you and Winfield there. All right. So that's Fort Johnson look. Let's see what we see with Shreveport. Okay, that tornado warning is out there. Shreveport getting a decent look at this. All right. So I went backwards in the frame. Now I'm going to go forward in the frame. Okay, so you can see the motion. Again, that puts it right just into the Winfield there, west side, right in through there, crossing Highway 84, a possible tornado. And it continues to move northeast at about 50 miles per hour. So it's a quick mover. If you're in Winfield, Tannehill, Joyce, you need to act quickly because you're going to run out of time. Again, put as many walls between you and the outdoors as possible. Stay low. Interior closets, good places to be. Interior bathrooms, good places to be. Don't travel. So we're following this tornado, potential tornado. Tornado warning continues for about 18 more minutes. Okay, until 8:15 Central Daylight Time. Real quick, let's see. Still got the severe thunderstorm warning going there. Okay, likewise, let's see. Okay, here's the update, folks. Here's the signature just to the west of Winfield along Highway 84. Is crossing 84 right now, just to the west of town. We'll move up just to the west and northwest of town, out closer to where the high school is located there, and Highway 167 going north out of Winfield, right there. Okay. So the high school out in this area. Here's the possible tornadic signature. Okay. Go back one step, forward one step. So again, west side of Winfield. If you're in Winfield, you should be exercising your safety rules. You should be in your safe place now. And then this will cross Highway 167 on the just on the northwest side of Winfield, out toward the high school, and then it will cross 1231 through that time frame as well. All right, let's do a little query. That's the storm relative wind. This is the regular velocity. And this is from Shreveport. Tornado warning continues for Wynn Parish. Okay, Sardis, you're okay down in that direction. Atlanta is out of the warning. Sardis, you're still in the warning, but as you can see, here's the signature, which has moved on up to the northwest now, and it looks like it's weakened a bit. Yeah, we've got a little weakening of that signature, but as you can see, it is right on the west side of Winfield. It's already crossed Highway 84, and it will be crossing 501 and 167. All right, and this is very close to the high school there. Here's 1231 to the east of Highway 167 there, and then here is Winfield. All right, so I've got it located here. Let's see what we're getting with a storm track. We still have evidence of a mesocyclone here. A mesocyclone is just simply a rotating updraft, okay? And so that still means that there's rotation in this. Let me check this other source really quickly. There we go. We're getting significant rotation in that area now. Okay. It's running a little bit behind, a few minutes, and fast storm motion, but we did see significant rotation there in the this is MRMS, multi-radar, multi-sensor thing from the storm prediction, NSSL. Let's see if what our partners, let's go up and check on the rural areas up, 'cause, okay, this looks like Chester and northeast part of Wynn Parish can be taken down from this. So this is the hottest thing going right now. I don't see anything else on the table there. Yeah, so there's 3 tornado warnings. This one should be truncated and northeast wind parish out of that, but the wind parish is under this tornado warning here. Here's the signature that we're still looking at just to the northwest of Winfield. Whatever it is, it crossed Highway 84, okay, and is on the west side of Winfield, northwest side of Winfield now, going on up toward the high school, going up toward, this is Highway 501 and Highway 167 north. Here's Highway 1231 north there. So this signature will continue to cross there. We just updated, and it's crossing exactly where I said it would. Here's Joyce. This is coming very close to you. You should be in your safe place. Stay low, away from windows, doors, bathroom, interior closet, so forth. Don't travel, kind of thing. Stay away from windows. Tannehill up here. So this is going in countryside there between Joyce and Tannehill. Still on the north side of Winfield though, right in through here. So Winfield, stay in your safe place. Joyce, please get in your safe place there just in case there is something on the ground. Tannehill, likewise. So this is the hottest action going on right now, where we're most concerned about the safety of folks, because this is the best signature that was seen down in our area all day. So there could be something to this. Still, what we got going on here with still a mesocyclone. Okay, so there's still a rotating updraft. There's still rotation associated with that. Okay, and you can see that these colors are at the higher end of the spectrum. So we had significant rotation associated with that. Good call by Shreveport office on the tornado warning. And now you can see that it remains so on that. This is a good product, but the best product for this kind of work is the velocity data that we get from this particular source. Okay, now as far as hail is concerned, this is the best product, better than the data, the storm tracks that we get here. So now we've updated again. As we've seen, again, this is going between Tannehill and Joyce. You folks should be in your safe place. This is getting on the outskirts of the polygon, so this will be moving. Well, in fact, there's been another tornado warning issued here for likely a continuation of this until 8:30. Okay. All right. So this is an oddity of the polygon storm-based stuff here, that you got 2 tornado warnings for some of the area right here. This one is the old one, which is still valid. This is a new one, I guess. So I think, I don't know, this one probably should be canceled. Sometimes this is slow canceling warnings. Okay, Jackson Parish is canceled. Okay. So we're still tracking potential tornado, which is located between Tan Hill and Joyce, and the rural communities there. There's Highway 34, 499. They're coming out of Joyce. Highway 167. This is east of Highway 167. Okay. Now it's on the northeast outskirts of the city of Winfield and heading northeast at 45 miles per hour. And it will be crossing Highway 1296 later, but we got Highway 34, and it'll be crossing Highway 34 going north out of Winfield. Okay. So there it is, folks. So this is what we're looking at. This is the signature that's garnering the attention of a possible tornado. There's been no ground truth confirmation of this, but the signature is there. We've had a TVS, and we've had a mesocyclone. Still have a mesocyclone. The NSSL product indicating good rotation there. And so we continue to see persistence. Persistence in meteorology is believability. Consistency is believability. And we've got that going on with this as it heads into the new warning. Okay. I think this warning probably should be dropped in favor of this new one, which extends all the way up into the Dodson and Sykes community. Dodson looks a little far west there, but this definitely will go Highway 126. I think that's right. Yeah, Highway 126 going west out of Sykes. This will either head directly towards Sykes, or it will go just west of Sykes on Highway 120 and cross Highway 126. Okay, so if you're in this rural countryside, south of Highway 126, south of Sykes, and then down Highway 499, okay, Highway 499, 499 all the way in through Sykes and then out to the parish line. Severe thunderstorm warning for this portion of Wynn Parish for hail and that was out of Wynn Parish. This big severe thunderstorm warning here covers a huge area for quarter-size hail, pretty standard, and up to 60-mile-per-hour wind. Just that corner of the polygon just goes right into northern Grant Parish there. All right, so let's get back to the tornado warning. There's Joyce. Looks like everything's north of you in Joyce. If you live north of Joyce there, out on Highway 34, well, stay put. Don't let your guard down yet. Dodson, I think you're okay. You're a little too far west. And in this case, that's a good thing. And again, the signature, the feature, I'm going to call it, crossing Highway 34, north of Joyce, northeast of Winfield now. Okay. Let's go back a frame. There we go. There we go. There. Does it look like to you that that might have taken a little bit of a right turn in that last frame? I don't know. Remember, we got left movers, and in this kind of vertical wind profile that we have, we can have left movers, all right, that move to the left of the average flow in the atmosphere that steers the storm, the average steering flow. And then others move to the right. A left mover would move more toward the north. A right mover would be moving more to the east. And one that goes with the average wind will go northeast, okay? So this one looks to be fairly well behaved, not deviating left or right for now. All right, so if you're in the countryside from south of Highway 126 through the Sykes community and then going down Highway 34 for a little ways, then you remain in this tornado warning. You're north of Sykes, you're in the tornado warning. So this, again, gives you the idea of who's in the tornado warning. I'm not sure why this one is still there. Let's check and see if the Shreveport partners have anything on that. Okay, there's the rotation. Significant rotation continues. So there's some continuity and some persistence. There's got to be something to this. Okay. So tornado warning continues until 8:30 for part of Wynn Parish. All right. So reviewing this, we got our eyes on this signature, which is east of Highway 34 and south of Highway 126. And now it's just updated. It's going to cross Highway 126. Okay, just in the vicinity of Sykes. Okay. Right there. And I'm using the Shreveport look to this. Back a frame. Now. Back. Now. All right. So it still looks like it's moving with the average flow in the atmosphere. Again, it will cross Highway 126. We still have some decent wind there. It's been maybe a little weaker. Let's check out the, well, that's a little old, but we still got a mesocyclone there. Let me go to Fort Johnson radar and kind of see what that's got going on. Well, there's this is what we're looking at right here, and there's definitely a little something happening right there. We got that notch, okay. And now let's check out the storm relative velocity. Let's check out velocity. Trying to get the best look. And I think the best look comes out of the Shreveport radar. All right, so back a frame, forward a frame. So Sykes, area around Sykes, especially west and north of there, you're in ground zero with this. You should be in your safe place to review, stay low, get in the middle, put walls between you and the outdoors, stay away from windows and doors, seek shelter in the bathroom, especially if it's an interior bathroom or interior hallway or closet. You don't want anything opening to the exterior be exposed to that, or being around glass like windows, and don't travel up there until this thing gets through. Okay, looks like we've lost a little definition. We still see a little something there. Okay. There's the storm relative. Both, again, storm relative takes the velocity of the storm, the traveling motion of the storm, out of the wind calculation. Okay. And it's a good radar practice to do that when the sails are moving quickly like they are today and like they've been doing recently. But it has still has some identity to it. So we're going to stay on it. All right, so this is crossing 126, Highway 126 there, out of Sykes just to the west. And so hunker down, folks. Don't get caught off guard, just in case there is something on the ground. I don't think, if there was, I don't think there really would be at the present time. But you never know. You got to be err on the side of caution. Prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Is what I've heard. I'm sure you've heard it too. Let's check out this product here. Yeah, so that it's running a little behind the other product, but it is still showing a little bit of weakening, and that's good information to know. If this is showing weakening and the velocity products are showing weakening, those are the two best things that we have to do this with. Then that signature, that feature, is weakening now as it's crossing Highway 34 in the Sykes community there. All right, right there. Let's check out what our partners are saying in Shreveport, see if they all right, let's see. We have a little tornado warning has been issued for okay, for part of LaSalle Parish, okay, right here. If you're at Highway 124 and Highway 506, right there. So this warning is north of Highway 124, and then carries out with Highway 843. Okay. Sorry, folks. It just takes me to do this small print here. All right. And Highway 506 in LaSalle Parish. And this is this is supposed to go to 9 o'clock, but I don't think in LaSalle Parish it won't go that long. Okay. In fact, as quickly as these cells are moving, see right there, cells are moving, like I said, 45, 50 miles per hour. So I'm not going to focus on that, but we still have this going on in Wynn Parish. Tornado warning continues there. So here we go. Just to the north of the Sykes community, not getting much of a signature left there. Let me run check on something real quick. So Shreveport is continuing this warning, but there has been a weakening of the feature, circulation, or whatever you want to call it, in that particular area. But it is to the north of the Sykes community now, and then going up the Highway 499. All right. So this is about to move out of Wynn Parish, and it's got just a few minutes left to go. Okay. See what else is brewing. Okay. And we continue that northeasterly motion, and you see how big this severe thunderstorm warning polygon is. All right, so I think we're about done with that wind tornado there. And as far as the LaSalle tornado, I think we're done with that, folks. I'm not supporting this. There's nothing there. If there was something there, I would support it, because there is a tiny piece of LaSalle included there, but you can see the action is up to the north now toward Clarks, Grayson, and toward Columbia. And I look for this to, this is supposed to go to 8:30, and so now let me look around. I don't see anything. Yeah, that catches my eye there around the Toro community. A little something going on around Burr Ferry and Caney. Then we still got a little line here. I'm still watching these two cells in Wynn Parish. They're not warned on. Yeah. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. This is going to be continued out of wind parish this warning, because you can see up south of Chatham, it looks kind of nasty there. So this part of the tornado warning in wind parish will be removed at 8:30, and then this little piece in LaSalle parish should already be moved, lifted. There's nothing there, as you see. All the action is to the north in that. So I'm not supporting either one of those tornado warnings because the threat is over with for Cenla parishes as far as those two warnings are concerned. The potential remains, though, as there is a tornado watch out. So basically, see if I can outline that watch for you right there. Okay. Which includes and local extensions have that, including Vernon, Rapides, Avoyelles, Catahoula, Concordia, LaSalle, Grant, Sabine, Natchitoches, and Wynn parishes. So remain in a tornado watch. Okay. I'm going to let you go. Appreciate you being with me. But if anything that happens that you need to know about, I'll be back.